Welcome to this video. Sometimes, even when surrounded by people, we can feel like we're the only one in the world. That feeling of loneliness can creep in, making us feel isolated and disconnected. Loneliness, if left unchecked, can become harmful, but there's something important we often overlook. It's possible to transform loneliness into a blessing. Remember, every challenge or difficult situation in life has the potential to become a blessing if we handle it wisely. In this video, let's explore how we can address loneliness and turn it into an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. To begin, we must understand the root cause of loneliness. Many people assume loneliness arises solely from external circumstances, like being separated from loved ones or not having others around. However, loneliness doesn't always depend on external factors. It can occur even in the midst of relationships or family life. The true source of loneliness lies within. When our interactions with others don't align with our expectations or desires, a gap is created, leading to feelings of emptiness and suffering. The Buddha teaches us that suffering doesn't arise only from external causes, but also from internal cravings and attachments. In the Dhammapada, verse 338, the Buddha compares this to a tree. He explains that even if a tree is cut down, it will grow back if the roots remain intact. Similarly, as long as the root cause of our suffering, our cravings and expectations, remains, the suffering will return. We often try to get rid of loneliness, but we fail to address its root cause. One crucial step to overcoming loneliness is to stop placing all our happiness in the hands of others. Expecting people to always meet our desires is unrealistic, and this is what creates suffering. Instead, we must take ownership of our inner world. Once we realize this, we can shift our perspective on loneliness. Rather than viewing it as a burden, we can see it as an opportunity. Let me share a story from the Buddha's life to illustrate this. Before his enlightenment, the Buddha practiced extreme self-denial, believing it was the path to liberation. During this time, 5 monks followed and supported him, hoping to gain enlightenment alongside him. However, when the Buddha realized that self-denial wouldn't lead to liberation and abandoned this practice, the monks were disappointed and left him. Left alone in the forest, the Buddha wasn't lonely. Instead, he embraced the silence and solitude as an opportunity to turn inward and focus deeply on his spiritual practice. That solitude became the foundation for his enlightenment. What we can learn from this is that loneliness can provide a chance to reconnect with ourselves. Often, when we're surrounded by people, we neglect our inner world. Loneliness offers the space to reflect, grow, and work on self-improvement. Use this time to build self-awareness, cultivate self-love, and develop inner strength. Focus on what habits need changing, what values you want to nurture, and how you can grow as a person. This period of solitude can transform you into a stronger, more fulfilled individual. Loneliness doesn't have to be a source of suffering. It can be a gift, a chance to build a better version of yourself. When you embrace this perspective, loneliness becomes a stepping stone to a richer, more meaningful life. So the next time you feel lonely, shift your focus inward. See it as an opportunity to connect with yourself, build good habits, and nurture your inner peace. Over time, you'll realize that this experience shaped you into the person you were meant to become. Let's use this understanding to turn loneliness into a blessing. Thank you for joining, and we'll meet again in another video.